over Vitality yesterday. Sergey gonna lead the way in Hut. For the moment, he just wants to challenge a little bit. Didn't expect that angle, but he commits to that fight. He actually steps deeper into it. And now Ramp Room is the point of attack. Stown pushed back. There is a player who's already dropped down into the lower bomb site.
Yeah, not worth sticking around once you've got one of those Glock bullets to the face. NATO, oh, they actually jump over him. He still picks up a kill. That's probably better than you could have expected. And S-Tag here with the dualies. Yeah, he won the first fight with the motorcycle. You know, it's something, right? He's got that working right at the edge of the smoke as well. It's going to be Freiburg to pick up one. And the dualies, they do fold.
Why they won the round is those dualies, even with just a manual, right? Cut the green wire. If we're going to have conversation about useless pistols.
Yeah, but there's a whole history with the Tech-9s, isn't there? Like, there's something we can relive. It's going to be the Krieg instead to open it up. Playmouth with a very good flank. That's going to be timely, taking down Aerial. They do see just the feet, and that could have been a great follow-up. Sergey will get one. Alu with the other Tech-9, but then the MAP2 comes into play. And it's already got 2 kills. Tech-9 not going to win that fight, and that will be the end of the round. Just waiting to get a chance. Lost his patience, but did get the headshot. Now he's going to be rushing right into the waiting arms of S-Tag. He did not want more of that, did he? Oh, you could see the instant regret as you hear that MAP2 ring out. Now the fire. Aerial actually somewhat dodging most of it.
I think he called plant, and they're not going to get the peek they want, but they have found the distraction. X7 now turning the corner, and with the shotgun, he can hold Stown back, and another one from Sergey. All of a sudden, ENCE have turned this round in their favor, and it's a calamity for Heroic. This is exactly what they had to avoid.
Freiburg trying to be the hero, jumping out of the room, but not going to get anything done. That MAP2 instead tearing them apart, and now it's down in a 1 versus 3. He's getting flanked as well from Sergey, and that will be the round. They used the door as a little bit of everything. They're going to be flashed around their corner. I think they flashed themselves then, and that's going to cause a little bit of problems. They have lost a lot of health on Sergey as well, even if they're 3-on-3. And with the double position here in Hut, once you get the first kill, are you going to expect for another one to be there? Oh, they're going down the vent, and I think Stown realized, definitely realized.
Just a little bit too late. No one's actually down here to defend, and Freiburg gets beat to the punch. Oh, even NATO. He dropped on the ladder. That kind of slowed his descent, but he still finds the kill. Sergey and Alu in a 2-on-2, and they've got some time to get into new positions, and Stown just misses the information.
Doesn't know, and walks right into that headshot. NATO Safex going to be going really far back already, and they are absolutely ready for it. Grenade, a little bit uncomfortable. They're going to do some damage at least, but now the MAP2 has shown up on Alexi B. That will be the round, so angle right there as they cross. Oh, he gets the kill on Alexi B. That's big news. But they're going to go and challenge him, not afraid at all. Maybe they should be. Getting a great headshot there on Sergey, making it 3 versus 5. X7 finally getting a bit in return, and Freiburg not going to be able to do anything as they found it on the other side. NATO Safex jumping in, good for a kill. Still a little bit of advantage. Alu not prepared for Freiburg. 3rd kill of the round here for the Swede. And that's going to leave Aerial in a 1 versus 2 with the bomb down behind him, and he sneaks everything that he could have.
Yeah, fair play, and that's a nice clutch win from Aerial. Just pushing up, getting aggressive, realizing if he sticks where he is inside the bomb site is so good. Well, I say that in very loose terms. Alexi B is going to almost get in that engagement with Freiburg. He knows he's nearby, he's looking for him. And yeah, Freiburg tries to get creative.
They get absolutely shut down in this round, don't they?
Yeah, that one hurts, and Alexi's going to find the last.
Just going for it. Oh, this is so quick. The pace change here for ENCE, and it might just catch Heroic off guard. Stown going to be going down. Beautiful grenade from Freiburg. It just fades away. No welcome there for NATO Safex, and that actually is going to be very hard to retake this now. They don't have the money to try.
That was the thing. I think the pace change hurt, especially because ENCE makes this call perfectly for the economy. I don't think there was nearly as much utility to stop a fast-paced upper hit as Heroic would have liked. S-Tag is going to
have a huge upper hand in playing this map. Heroic.
S-Tag's got to be very cautious. This is going to be an attack towards him, and he missed that first shot, and he's not going to get away. He takes the longest possible route, and again, ENCE. That explosion, and even the Molotov in front of the vent prevents the rotation, and now there's only 12 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, they need to get down here and put the bomb plant down. They should be able to, no problem. There's so many of them here, but they can't really get detoured too much, and Freiburg picking up 2 huge kills.
Going to be a bit of a return there. The bomb with 3 seconds left is going to be going down, and now a 2-on-3 for the afterplant. X7 has a Molotov, and there are no smokes left. This could get very interesting. If he could just put it down there towards the door, he's going to pick up the first one. He thinks about it, but he's going to choose the gun instead, and now turning around. X7 getting another kill and shutting it all down. The triple at the end. Downfalls and
Get a post plant. You have the bomb down. You're at a 2-on-3. That is another chance, or another evidence of X7 rising to the occasion. Some good defending the A bomb site. Has just come back in right now, but Sergey has just been on the threshold of that hut this whole time, and now he's cleared out the bomb site. And it's not easy to hold on to this. There's so many different choke points he's got to be mindful of, and there's the op from above. So Sergey has control of the site.
Fire Slayer.
No.
It's an absurdly good mod. It is later on. It was a really good idea. X7 going to be jumping right down, and Blameth again there with a good position. Good timing as well. Could get a second, and indeed he will. That's the kind of defense that they needed much earlier in this half. They're going to be losing him to Alu, going for a follow-up, and would have been impressive if he could have transferred all 3.
I think the interesting thing is Alu covering aerial, trying to cross without a smoke outside, and they've got their kills. And there's Alexi B coming out on top. 5-on-3, Freiburg's going to be forced to move, probably right into the crosshairs of Alu outside, and indeed that's exactly what happens. S-Tag has to get aggressive to try and bring this round back in his favor, but it's time to save. It's time to get the hell out of there. All your teammates are gone.
There might be no saving this.
Yeah, there might be no escape. Alu's already got this angle as well, and it's an easy frag for him. Great job from Alu. 2 kills out. Powerful weapons all the time. Good flashbang, though. Oh, that's beautiful. 1 flashbang, won $200. All that economy, all the strong weapons, and $200 flashbang has ruined a lot of it.
That was a UMP and a flashbang, and that really cleaned up huge part of the mess outside. S-Tag, I'm not sure how he got there with the AWP. He walked through the smoke in front and somehow circled around back. That seems like pure madness to me.
Oh, can X7? Yes, he can. Here's the footsteps, but that's the shotgun. Sergey coming back. He's been largely alone from pushing. I think actually he's just going to come right through that Molotov. X7 has no idea.
That's clever.
Easy kill, does get the plant.
That's very clever. Not even getting any kind of a chance here. Nice round out of Heroic here. Much needed. And it started with that WMP from Blameth.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Ready to use the smoke wall. The nade and the Molotov have slowed them down just enough to allow Freiburg to rotate into position. He's been great so far in these situations.
Look at the off angle as well. This is not a common position to peek. You can see they actually peek the first angle, and then there's no one there. They walk right into it. Well played. Double kill for Freiburg. That's a peek and a half from Aerial, though. That's really good.
That's the kind of peek that just pisses you off. If you're up top, where Alexi B is going to try and open it up. But there is this one player. Down. There's the first kill. Ain't going to get anything more. He's pinned down, and he is found by X7. Now all of a sudden we have a 2-on-2.
He did a lot of damage, but he really only got the 1 kill, so not clear that that's going to be enough. S-Tag with the AWP and NATO Safex with the AUG. Can they find a way to clear an opening? They need to get him out of the vent somehow, otherwise this is not going to be relevant at all. S-Tag looking for the opening pick right here. Alexi B in a pretty good position. He's going to get the kill as well. Looked like he had the chance, but now NATO Safex is really in a lot of trouble. Trying to see if he can get out the vent. He's going to be getting the first part done. X7 in the corner, and that's going to be a good kill. Can he get the next one? He catches him perfectly, and then runs onto the side. He does have the defuse kit. And that will be just in time for the defuse.
Oh, what a huge clutch. Alexi's got to feel awful.
And he's going to try and go on top of the container. And Alu was there watching for it. Otherwise, that could have actually been quite a powerful play. But now they've lost him here in round number 15.
Alu can just be patient. His teammates have already crossed. He doesn't need to do anything. He can try and find a timing for a mini garage. Problem is these players in secret. There's an op on the way forward. There's an op on the way back.
Nicely done. Close range. Looked like he could have made it back around the corner, but Freiburg going to be able to try and cover the same position. Look at this hot timing. He should have got that kill. Sergey will be the revenger, but that probably should have been an instant opening there. Freiburg to go down, and now it's S-Tag with the AWP. Does make it out. Gets caught in the middle of that jump. Now I think he's got a good idea. And they're going to start to make their way out into the yard.
Trying to think of where the final game plan is. Blameth goes down. That means Freiburg with 4 HP is still on the board. An easy kill if he runs into any engagement. Aerial not able to land the headshot, but confident in the USP to take him. And there's a huge gap in that smoke. Alu just gives up the angle. Oh, this could be so deadly. A chance, and he's got one more. Nicely done from Aerial. He keeps the pressure mounted outside.
Waiting for the smoke to clear is maybe Safix on the other side, but this is all kind of a little bit disjointed now for Heroic. I'm not sure where they go from this position.
I don't know what their plan was initially as well. They only had one smoke, so the cross was going to be difficult. I guess they wanted the P250 to cover him. Regardless, seems to be a losing battle where they're just losing too many players before actually attacking a bomb site.
Oh, Alexi waiting here. That's so tricky with the CC. Coming out, they have got a bunch of great kills. NATO Safix actually doing a fantastic job in the round. A triple kill for him.
Does he wait for a flashbang? He doesn't have any of his teammates outside. His closest support is Aerial in mini garage, who's going to go check in on top of the garage is BlameF with that Krieg. Alu needs to do more. He commits to the follow-up fight. BlameF has that as well. 2 kills for the Krieg so far in this buy round.
So again, pretty good position, but never mind that. BlameF with that Krieg finding a 3rd kill in the round. X7 and Alexi B, the last 2 left.
That happened so fast. I don't know what the... Ooh, nice shot from X7. He can actually still do this. 2 on 3. Needs his teammate. Flashbang as he gets aggressive in HUD. Oh, and there's Alexi B coming out of the squeaky door. That's massive. One player up in heaven. They know where both CTs are. It's a big fight.
Yeah, that is really rough, because that's one of those rounds, again, I mean, for the team, that's going to feel all together.
That's a big risk. That's essentially your economy for the half.
Oh, dear.
And that's not a great loss.
He was sent...
Things went differently than they did last round.
He was sent flying back onto the T side.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, that medieval tactic of flinging, you know, corpses into the castles, you know, just to demotivate people, you know.
Yeah.
During siege.
Yeah, no,
I
know. Yeah. It's just a bit dark, isn't it?
Or you know, sending cows the other way for in the Monty Python, you know, world.
Yeah.
He's trying to bring it back to something more.
Or Age of Empires. You could throw cows.
I never played a lot of Age of
Bodies
Empires.
You didn't?
A little bit, but not a lot.
Okay.
I wasn't completely hooked on it.
Well, X7. Ooh, good angle. Doesn't have to commit to that fight, and he knows it. Just backing away. They have all the advantage in the world. Sergey's rotated. And actually, 2 players rotated underneath heaven. Aerial's just got to be careful because of the 21 HP. But this is all fine for ENCE. Like, they haven't taken any damage. Yeah, they've lost map control and ramp room, but we've talked about it a number of times. Like, losing ramp room isn't the end of the world by any means.
No, I think that's like the first lesson you almost have to learn on Nuke if you've never played the map before, is that it's fine. If you are the ramp player, you don't actually have to die for the ramp. Like, it's fine. Just give it up if it's not going to be... Oh, no. That's... Don't like to see that.
We're seeing that too frequently these days. These sensitive mouse wheels. Alu goes down in a 3-on-2, and another potential heartbreak for Heroic, although I think that should just give them the round. Aerial's going to go for this in a 1-on-2, and he's only got 21 HP.
Yeah, that just does not seem really winnable, does it? Going to be walking in, and Stown going to be there to pick up a...
Golfs, huh? Well, ooh, see you later.
Oh, no. They had everything in this round, and they get lobby crunched.
They even followed your rule, Anders. They had 3 people in lobby.
They did follow my rule, and it still didn't. But that's also why it's a rule. Imagine how bad it would have been if it had only been 2.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Those were some crazy shots coming out from Alu, rushing in. And now ENCE just need to calm down. Like, there's, you know, no reason to celebrate early and give them away back in.
Yeah, this is where you can kind of play things passively. This is a nice crossfire setup, but also you can just don't be afraid to shrink back into the bomb sites and force them to commit to a plan. You can hear the reloads. They know exactly where Freiburg is. Alexi going to take contact and Aerial to peek up as soon as the first shot is fired. And Blame, he's even spotted one on the flank. So if you're BlameF and you're Freiburg, you're just like, oh, we can't actually go anywhere. There's the peek from Aerial on contact, and the bomb is on the ground, and this is an unfortunate turn of events for Heroic.
And you could even tell Freiburg, he wasn't sure if the other side of this crossfire was going to be from the vents or from the stairs. He guessed vents, and it was stairs. So by now, they're going to be a huge resource in the finish scene, obviously. Aerial will go down. Freiburg with a strong opening, and Alu going to get dropped as well from that MAP-10. They've got the bomb site. They've got it all lined up for a big rafters and up in heaven. It is so much easier on the T side if you could accomplish that part. So good job, well done. You know, Moses, Do you think they would ever allow us to throw Molotovs for like content or a cabin? Right there, Ariel. Oh, Freiburg. That's such a. He absolutely baited him out.
How's he winning both of these fights? How does he come on top of both of those, just jumping with MAP2 and smoke in his face? Still recoverable for ENCE. Lexi B behind this smoke. They're going to wait for it to clear. All 5 players have come down secret, though. And this last time this happened, remember, they got boxed in.
Yeah, and that can still happen. I mean, they're very far back on the ramp. I think X7 is over there, so he won't be able to make a very confident call that nobody is on that side of the map. But yeah, as time goes on, they definitely could be discovered to be here. Nice shot. He walked out. That was so casual.
That's like the timing on the peak when Alexi's brain is telling him that he's going to need to move back away from the fire. So it's just like a little bit frozen and indecision.
I think he's also just frozen by the fact that it was so slow. Blamef's just walking out. It's just completely casual. Oof. It's down, going to be going down though. X7 with another flick. That's so dirty, and he even got the damage on S-Tag. Alu going to be the pick up Freiburg. Now it's a 1 versus 2 in the bomb plant. A little bit delayed headshot from Alu. It's so good. These Finnish players are really showing up in terms of the aim in this battle. Now it's Blamef on the other side. Alu making a lot of noise and going to be opening the door. He actually spots him out, and Blamef will win the fight.
More confident on it. And then it like delivered once or twice, but it still, to me, feels like an interesting little question mark. I'm always just keeping my eye on ENCE's does too.
And a huge map for a Heroic, according to the stats, might actually be the best map. Though they don't play it a lot, but still, the times that they have, it seems to be working out fairly well for them.
Oh, who's this player up above? He's going to be so happy. Maybe not. He just walked inside, so his teammates are going to have all the fun. He does get 2 kills, Blamef, actually a 3rd, so he had plenty of fun. Thing about fishing. No offense to DDK. He does not strike me as a man who has gone fishing. Look at the aggression. Alu and Ariel, each with an entry kill. That would be a phenomenal follow-up. Not able to connect.
You had exactly...
Lexi B and Sergey actually make the perfect play. I don't even think they realize it, but pushing in towards lobby. If they can find this kill, the timing's with them. The follow-up peak is Freiburg, and he goes down. That's the bomb. And now this flank that was so perfect, that looked picturesque. It's one of those things where, as a player, you're just saying, oh, this is open. You know, no one's watching heaven. We can't watch this flank.
They will be out of money, and then ENCE will almost be at series point. Oh, that's a shot right through. You would have thought the AWP would win that fight, but instead S-Tag goes down. Ariel able to pick it up.
It's down, hoping that Molotov would force someone into the open. It doesn't occur. Alu, he wants this peak, and Blamef wants him to take it. Oh, what a find. What a timing on that. Blamef's going to be so mad.
Yeah, the logical thing to do at that point is to fall back if you're opening on that ramp. But
it's Alu.
Yeah, oh, he's going for more, isn't he? That is so greedy. Now they're going to be mad. Now they're really going to be angry.
I like everything about it. Fair play to Alu. What a champ.
Yeah, no, it is amazing.
What a badass. Stown is going to try and get another flank on it. And again, it might be the only thing that can open this up. If he can find a way to get up towards heaven.
Exactly because you shouldn't do it is why it catches both those players off guard, right? Like everyone's thinking like, no, of course he's not going to re-peek it after I've already been firing bullets at it. Or there's a Molotov. But he does. X7 winning the one fight, trying to get the same jump. Well, he just
most people's brain doesn't like list those as like immediate options, right? Because they're just like, in theory, this play shouldn't actually work. It is madness. It is craziness. Yeah. So your brain doesn't automatically go there. But then again, like you said, you have the Snaxes, you have the Stewies, and you have the JWs whose brain just defies all defined rules.
Yeah, I mean, you could even make it. The fun thing is you can make like a conscious argument or like a coherent argument for why it makes sense to play that way. Good save from Ariel. But you wonder if their brains are just wired differently from the beginning, you know?
Most certainly.
5-2 here. Stown and Blamef hoping to do something. Not clear what, because
I think they're just hoping they can find Alu. They have to know he's low. They have to know he's dinked from his former engagement. And unfortunately, the teammates and the reinforcement is going to help out. Oh, he takes a powerful dink and can't transfer down quick enough. A risky position that doesn't pan out. It obviously spotted him sometime earlier. And again, Stown just getting these really, really sneaky positions. We've seen it
as well. Lexi B.
He's dead.
Oh, yeah, that's the gun barrel. Definitely dead.
Hearing that one tap is just like the eternal outplay.
It really is.
Like, I'm so dead he can take his time and line this up. Sergey gonna try and do something, and why not get aggressive? You have to do something creative, something magical to keep your team in this round. Off angle up on the Raptors. He's got the first kill of good trade from Stown, though. And X7 and Aerial, they're not in no position to try and hold on to this bomb site.
And S-Tag actually knew that. Like, he was actually pre-aiming that position, so heads-up play for him. He wasn't able to get... I think that's where the railing can, like, catch some of the bullets in a strange way. Stown with the third kill of the round, and Aerial just gonna try and save the AWP. Which is...
NATO would love to hunt this gun down. And he is going to take that peek, but an easy shot for him.
Yeah, but that was the server. Thanks, Rush, for helping us out. So, Rush, I'm assuming.
It is Rush.
Aerial going to be taking down Freiburg, who was quick to try and get down there. It's great if you can get down there really quickly, but he got absolutely stopped. And that's a problem because they are about to lose the series.
Yes, that makes it a problem. Well, the tough part, too, is... 2 players there for bomb site. This is going to be an attack, and actually Sergey needs to put that smoke down immediately. That's going to make things tough on the entry if they try and make this happen, but BlameF flanking in. That's a late entrance into midi, and now they can readjust. Because of his success, they can get outdoor. Good shot from Alu, even though he's getting peppered. And Sergey still alive, still holding on the trigger. HP is so low.
To try and see something. Oh, actually, NATO safe fix, but caught in the middle of that jump. And for Aerial, that means there's almost no way in here. That's a pretty good flashbang being thrown between the silos. And now time is simply running out. Aerial going to try and back on out to save what he can. That M4, again, they have... Actually, no, they don't have that much money. So, saving the rifle could make a bit of a difference. That's 12 on the board now for Heroic. Yeah, and let's see how far in they get before they actually check it. Sometimes people do run into the bomb. Oh, here it is. X7 going to pick up the one. Could have nearly been the double. But they will clear it all out. Even the deagle that was in there, not going to be good to use this time. Sergey, who snuck in behind. Oh, if he was ready for it.
If he'd gotten that, a 1-on-2 for Aerial would have been everything. Now a 1-on-3, and he's got to come up ramp room. Are they keeping their eyes on it is the question. S-Tag watching for this play up to the left, and I don't think Aerial's going to check that. It's going to be an easy one.
For his team, there's going to be a grenade, a flashbang to set it all up, and he's inside of the smoke, and he gets a double kill. That's a huge play. That just might have sealed it. Alexibi will be going down, but still, 4 versus 3 at about 40 seconds left. I don't believe it. NATO safe fix, and then Alu is going down as well. That's kind of crazy. How did they get into this position? ENCE, they just needed to cool it down.
Yeah, they could feel the end, I think. It's a couple players overextending, but more than anything, just a really smart play from Mato, coming around the second thrown smoke, but now this upper bomb site. Sergey's here. There's the first S-Tag, not looking. He takes way too long on the first kill. Can't transfer over in X7. We talked about how clutch he was the major. 1 versus 2 to seal this series.
Well, now is the time for it. He's got the AUG. Walking into the bomb site. They haven't seen him yet. He's going to miss the first spray there.
An easy kill. Oh, it's not connecting. He's going to be so mad. So mad. I don't know how those shots missed. I'm with Alu on this one, but fair play.
Yeah, they really disappeared, didn't they? Very awkward for Stown. And the door is going to be open, but he does go down. So still a 4-on-4 here. Weapon advantage for Heroic. Freiburg all the way outside and sneaking up under them. Oh, NATO safe fix jumping right down into the 5-7. I don't know. Did he just intuit that?
Okay, that's a lot of information. That's 2 players spotted under heaven. The big thing is someone needs to get downstairs. Very lucky to get away is Sergey, and very unlucky is BlameF. But now they need to get to that lower bomb site because this is the final place that Heroic can go. 10 seconds. They can actually stop this plant. Sergey, he's going to come right through the door. He wants to stop it. He's going to put it down. Bomb on the floor. No chance for a victory. All ENCE has to do is hide, and Sergey cleans it up. The final